Matt Bell in the 90 who has found the barrier. And there it is. Holy cow, wow.
He got all the way through the tires and looked like he even got into the concrete wall.
And now contact from behind. The 48 of Brennan Poole gets into Blake Cook. He can't stop the spin. And now contact behind them. Carnage coming out of turn 5.
Oh, they were 3 wide.
Yeah.
Is that Larson and Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
Yep.
Forces him into Danica, turns her around.
And that's the caution flag.
And she...
Bam.
Quarter pound always blown off the car. It's almost like something happened.
Yeah, left rear tire definitely went.
Just shredded that tire and, of course, turned the car right around.
Yeah.
Right in here, the car starts up. See, it's going up.
He's really committed to the...
And he pounded it.
He just lost the front end. Once he got outside the groove, just led with the nose.
Momentum, the key when you go through turn 3, because you have such a long straightaway as Ken's sideways in front of the field. They're piling up behind him.
Well, Matt Kenseth got by with that, I believe. He never touched anything, but Aric Almirola.
Just his 5th start of the season, and watch it starting to bottle up. The 27 and the 4 there checked up a little bit, and maybe Friesen got involved in that as well in the 52 truck before Myatt Snyder.
We see this on restrictor plate races all the time. The problem starts 3 or 4 rows, and then it gets worse as the wreck continues. It's just that accordion effect.
Oh, Kyle Busch slides and does the 78. They both go up into the wall through turn 1. Caution comes out.
Lock her down. We're done. KO'd.
Fighting for the spot.
Can't. Yeah, and this is what the drivers were telling me, that it's all good. You've got grip. You're obviously carrying more speed because you have that grip. But then once you get off of it, the cars, the rear tires lose traction very quickly. And so if you're loose at all and you start losing that traction. Here comes James Davison right there too, to take that 2nd spot away from Hornish.
Contact behind. Regan Smith into the 42. And Marks is around. Oh, and now piled into nowhere to go, the 16 of Ryan Reed.
Watch this, Jeff. I mean, this is just like all of a sudden that left rear goes, and I mean, you're at max speed when that tire blew out. He and someone made
contact. He's going to the outside trying to make a pass. I think he just got out in the debris.
Yeah, he just got dirt. He just got out in the loose stuff and just went straight in the fence.
Riding with Joey Logano up ahead is Kenseth in 15th place.
Oh, wow. Yikes. Man, that hurt.
Let's look at what happened. We were just talking about late in the run. Well, there you go. Oh, gosh. Such
Big
an impact.
And look at this in real speed.
Oh, God.
Looked like and got a bump there from Harvick.
Oh, they got a wreck. They got a wreck.
Heavy impact to the inside wall by Danica.
Short, no pressure behind.
Yeah, that's what
Everyone here, keep coming low.
Regan
No
jumping on the outside.
No caution yet.
He gets a shove behind him. Green flag back in the air. Caution's going to come out. They're wrecking behind him.
Splitter, what kind of shape a splitter will be in, but he narrowly avoided that wreck.
So unfortunate for Elliott Sadler. You see Joey Gase, Ray Black Jr., Ryan Sieg.
Ryan Reed.
Just mowing the grass down that back straightaway.
Hey, guys, as I look at that, really representative of what we see a lot of times in these race cars, how important that right rear is. And he just lost that side force on the right rear. Jeff, I know you can talk about this a little bit. When you lose that side force on the right rear, when a car squeezes you like Jimmy was.
Right below all that would have been the first car 1 lap down, would have been back on the lead lap.
Yeah, and the further back that accordion goes, the worse it gets, because it just keeps getting worse the further.
How was that set you guys back, and what do you anticipate here in qualifying? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think we're going to be okay. But
that was exciting, by the way.
Yeah, that's the first time I saw. That's why I was kind of looking off camera. But yeah, just I got in there and I cared about as much speed as you.
You have to be wide open. Look how fast that happened. Joey Logano, a hard impact into Kyle Busch. You see the 42 of Kyle Larson, the 78 of Martin Truex Jr.
24 in front of him.
Oh, he tries to go to the inside, make it 3 wide.
Yeah.
Gets to the left rear bumper of the 24 of Chase Elliott, turns him down into, I think that's Michael McDowell, and that just starts a chain reaction. Boy, McMurray's just super aggressive. I don't think those Hendrick teammates are going to be real happy with him.
Wow.
Oh, goodness.
Surprised they couldn't get them mowed down. That happened right near the front of the field.
Yeah, and I think what happened there is the 42 was almost going down, and it's like the car behind him, the 24, just got him off center in the bumper, and it just hooked him to the right as he was pushing him.
We saw the same thing last night in the Truck Series on lap 1. A bump draft gone wrong. And watch these guys just trying their best to work their way through this mess.
Watch Ty Dillon. He gets loose, then a little bit of contact between he and his teammate Ryan Newman.
Hard contact, 77 and a 13 there.
And then it's on.
Yep, and he gets into the one. Is that McMurray down there?
Allmendinger, Bain.
Bam.
Hard into the wall goes to 33. He collects the 5 of Michael Annett. Caution comes out. Numerous cars get caught up in this one.
Trouble on the track. 5 laps to go, stage 1, and the big one heading to turn 3 at Talladega.
Let's see what we got.
There's
there
Kyle Busch.
All by himself.
Boy.
Oh, it just turned. I mean, that has to be a tire. There's no way that car just jumped around like that without something happening to it. I mean, he just lost. That thing just went sideways.
Now watch Jimmy Johnson outside, second row.
Oh, they got 4 wide. What happened was the 1 car, he snuck to the outside of the 48 getting into turn 3, and the 6 tried to go to the inside. Just not enough room to make it 4 wide right there.
Good restart by Bell on the inside.
Oh, trouble! Rhodes is turned around by Cindric. Heavy contact to the 27 of Ben Rhodes, and Matt Crafton involved as well.
Get
bunch of time right there.
Around goes Kenseth.
Got a spin behind you.
Hard hit with the right front for Matt Kenseth. Or left front, rather.
All fighting. A huge opportunity for some drivers out here. Suárez is going to go around. He got tagged from the back. Right in front, hard contact.
Hold it up there, hold up there. Yellow's out. Be ready, guys.
An attempt to make it 3 wide.
They're 3 wide behind it. Back to the bottom here.
There goes Ryan Reed.
They're wrecking back there. Back to the bottom.
Martin involved. Oh! Chris Cockrum, Cole Custer.
Now the wreck's already happened. Oh no,
gosh.
something happened to Chase Elliott.
He may have blown up. There was huge fire underneath the hood of that car.
I think the oil may have come from the 24, or certainly we know that there was fire. And
look at that impact as he comes sliding through the bottom right corner of your screen.
There were 2 cars underneath him there, but
that wreck almost happened on the straightaway, Brad.
Yes.
Going back across the racetrack, right in front.
Yeah, the 41 of Kurt Busch.
Big impact.
There's a car in front of Clint that got loose.
Yeah.
See right here, he gets down low. The 17 of Ricky Stenhouse tries to fill the upper lane. The 42 tries to block. And as you said, the 42 was destined to go airborne. The roof flaps deployed, setting the 42 back on the ground. And as that happened, the 41 of Kurt Busch crossed.
Jamie McMurray trying to slow down.
He's in the second lane, way up on the racetrack, and the 77, I think, has no idea the one is pitting or just can't tell. And he hits him reasonably close to full speed, Jeff.
Also the 15, we see Mark Thompson got into that as well. Chris Buescher in the 37.
see if,
right there. You see the smoke, actually, the right rear. It looked like fire in the right rear.
It did look like a failure in the right rear. He turns left trying to get away from that wall. Heavy impact. The right side. That'll take the wind out of you. Now, what happened here is what we've got to figure out. How did Jamie McMurray get involved?
I don't know how much brake fluid would have come out.
Look, contact. There's the blocking.
The 99 of Sargent, the 97 of Jesse Little, and the 16 of Ryan Truex.
Good start by Haley, but not so much for Enfinger that was behind Haley.
Around goes Cody Coughlin in the 13.
Hang on, Cooper, hang on.
Well, I'm not clear. It's not clear to me if Casey thought he was clear and was trying to go up the racetrack to get in front of the 19, or if.
And it looked like he came up the racetrack there, and as he went, he got loose right there, and then he just touched the back of the 13 in the right rear, and the 47 came down, and it all broke loose there.
You can see briefly up in the air was the 13 truck, and he settled right back down. The aerodynamic flaps you see on that bed, Vince, those flaps opening up, that's helping to evacuate.
Just
looks like the 78. Was that the 38 perhaps of David Regan?
Yeah, I think it was a 38. It's like that 78 trying to make it 4 wide.
Oh, Hemrick slides up the track, gets into Allgaier.
Jones hit it once, rebounded, got hit again, and turned once more.
Just puts a little bit too much wheel back to the right and basically head on into the wall, and then major impact behind got him up in the air.
I think that was Daniel Suárez perhaps that made the first impact. It looked like the 19 car, that orange and white car.
Oh, Briscoe gets loose. Austin Wayne Self around. Heavy contact with the 99 of Peters, up and over.
Got into the inside wall and hit hard where a wall jutted out like that.
Now see, I think Chase Elliott was he already had his hands full prior to that. He was trying to get it gathered up, and then AJ came off his rear bumper and then made contact with him again. Also, Logano went for a heck of a ride there, a couple big impacts.
Keselowski's up in there.
Minor damage for Kevin Harvick.
Oh man, it looked like the 22 just got loose.
I think that.
Oh man. What a ride that Danica went on.
Danica took a heck of a ride into the wall, and then the 43 just plowed in there.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go. I think he committed to the outside lane. Pretty big impact by the 43, as you could see Almirola sitting.